against the Tavares line, and our puck drop is brought to you by Theodore Robbins Ford. As the Kings look for their 5th consecutive road win. Checked at the line by Dakota Joshua. And now Joshua gets it in the slot. Domi right on, and a save by Kemper. Here's Laferriere on the give and go. And Byfield tracks it down at the line. Long shot by Edmondson. Another shot by Laferriere goes high. Now Byfield to the back to Kempe. Slap pass. Kempe gets it again. Shoots it right on. And a save by Hildeby. And the puck near the line held in by Kempe. And now Fiala for the captain. 55 to go in the power play. One-timer by Byfield. That was going wide. Kings scramble after it. And good puck recovery by Fiala. And lifted ahead, but not out again. Kept in by Kempe. Fiala comes in, a shot. And that goes ringing by the ear.
Well, all they have to do is get it and shoot it down the ice. You've got to get it and find a way to score with it, but it's work that starts it.
Now Trevor Moore, a shot. Stopped by Hildeby. And they bang away. Moore's in there. And now Laferriere pushes in front. That one's in 23-24. Leafs trying to clear it. They can't. Kempe gets it. And fans on the shot. McMahon away from Toronto. And a break in the clear. Shoots, and he scores. It trickles in, and McMahon makes it 1-0.
For the Leafs, he has turned the puck over already. Kempe's got it in the middle of the ice, but McMahon stays on the puck, and with Clark spreading out wide to be an option, once the puck's poked away, nobody's going to catch him. Kemper stops most of this, but McMahon's shot trickles off the right pad and spins across the goal line, and the Leafs have the game's first goal. Myself and Cammie's, my wife's favorite places to be.
Drop pass, Kempe, a shot right on, stopped by Hildeby.
Wish we were a better team at that time, I got to tell you.
Yeah, here come the Leafs, by the way. We'll get back to that. Nick Waugh to Michelli, back in front, and a good stick there by Kemper to break it up. And Matthew Nyes launches one in deep. And there's Dumoulin. Up the boards, kept in. And a long wrist shot by Dakota Mermis, nowhere near the goal. And it comes around to Nyes. And a rink-wide feed got away with it. Here comes Nylander. 3-on-3 at the line, waiting. Pass in front, Tavares. In front, stopped by Kemper. And then Tavares put the rebound wide. Now McMahon puts it in front. Ekman Larson, a drive. And that goes wide.
Oh, man, that's a tough minute there for Dumoulin. He got hit in the mouth, and then with the puck as he was lying on the ice.
And now the Leafs center, Tavares tips it in. And it's 2-0 Toronto.
He's trying to get himself organized again. The point shot has just hit Dumoulin, and the Leafs get it back again. Dumoulin was on the ice. It hit him in the pants.
Far side, Fiala. Here's Kempe for Fiala. Back to Kempe. Works in. Lets it go, and a save by Hildeby.
That's the shot there. That's a great scoring chance. Hildeby's able to fight that one off.
Now 25 left in the power play. Kempe again. Now Fiala right in front. Perry to Byfield. Doesn't get a lot on it. Centered again. Fiala shoots it. And a save by Hildeby. And then Perry tries to bank it in. Stays out. To the back again, Fiala. Twisting and turning away from pressure. And now Byfield hooks it back for Fiala. Pass in front. Blocked. Leafs are back at full strength. And they have numbers at center. Nylander right in off the crossbar. And all the way back to center ice.
He'll get a chance to break out. Here's Nylander, and he sees the puck springs loose. The Kings still 5 forwards on the ice as they haven't had a chance to get it.
So 50 seconds left in the first. Fogle tips it. Now Deneau ahead for Moore. Kings have numbers at the line. Now Trevor Moore comes in, trying to bank it off the body of Hildeby.
They had 8 to 4 shots in the first period, and now you just try to chip away at this 2-goal lead.
By the way, that goal for Tavares, number 504 of his career, 3 behind the great Jean Beliveau for 45th all time. Now Nick Wass centers. Good play by Turcotte. Kings come back. Led by Perry, 3-on-2. Now Perry, toe drag in front, shoots it up high. And a glove save by Hildeby. And now the Leafs off the face-off. And here comes Michelli. Anderson there for the Kings. Centered in front. What a save on McMahon by Kemper. Remember that one. And Moore comes back shorthanded. Trevor Moore's shot. Fought off by Hildeby. Carlo to center ice. Never really got it. Kempe back in. To the net now. Shoots it. Right on. Save. And then Danault's shot. That's blocked by Hildeby. Got a lot on that. Off the boards and back out.
I don't think Danault saw that shot. That's a prime deflection shot, but it went right by his stick. He didn't see it clean.
Warren Foegele comes in. Shoots and he scores! Foegele with a snapshot, glove side, and he cuts the Leafs lead to 2-1.
At the blue line, Doughty heads up, long pass to Foegele, and with Danault driving the defenseman back, Carlo can't stay up on the play. Outside of the pass to Danault, from Doughty, it's Danault driving through the middle. Right here, he makes contact with Carlo, who backs up, and that gives Foegele a chance to walk in. He's got a couple of goals in his last 2 games.
And then Kevin Fiala twisting. Now Fiala to the middle. Unloads it. Gets his own rebound. Another shot. Another chance. Byfield. They score! Fiala on the 3rd crack. Buries it. And the Kings have come back. And they've tied the game at 2.
Hits something, it becomes really erratic off the bounce, and it's tough for the defenders. The first shot hits Benoit. It goes right back to Fiala because he's hunting the puck. And after Byfield can't get his hands on the rebound, it ends up bouncing right back to Fiala. Right here, Byfield's got his hands on the puck. He tries to shovel it. It hits a foot. And there's Fiala with goals now in back-to-back games. Coaches are always barking about shoot the puck, shoot the puck. The chaos that happens when a puck gets shot is the reason why.
And there's another shot by Laferriere. Wide open in front, and a save by Hildeby.
His forehand as the Kings again, another clean exit out of the zone. Fiala finds Laferriere. He could have taken that one more step to his left. I mean, it's pretty easy from up here, but one more step from a fresh line out there for the Leafs, and it's Tavares, one of the game's best, and Danault on the draw.
And Tavares wins it at the line. Benoit shoots it. Tipped off a King's stick. And now Nyes grabs it in front. Nylander right in front. They score! Tavares again. 3-2 Toronto.
Because there's the face-off, it's Tavares who's one of the game's best. He's at 59% on the year. The cycle starts after the face-off win. Nyes finds Nylander, and Tavares, who we talked about in the open, so good and smart in tight areas, holds the puck, bounces it off the post and in, and the Leafs have a 3-2 lead.
His second tonight. 11th of the season. Kings win trailing after 2, 1-3-3. The Leafs, when leading, are 3-1. Teams at full strength. Underway 3rd period.
They're not filled with confidence defensively, right? The turnovers are there if you can forecheck them, and a player like Foegele can be instrumental in that.
As Mikey Anderson broken up. Byfield wide open net, and a great save by Hildeby. Now Fiala drive.
Hildeby has made some pretty good saves. And then he's in full panic mode here, and that's a really good save as Byfield takes this loose puck from behind the net. It hits the heel of Hildeby's skate, and he gets back to make the save. You see
and now Malott is over there. Turcotte again. Now Malott to the line. Doughty gets it, shoots it, rebound. Oh, what a chance for Malott, and a great save by Hildeby.
Stick. It hit Morgan Riley, and Malott coming out from behind the net is going to shoot this immediately, and you see almost a reactionary save where Hildeby makes.
And then Byfield run to the ditch. Hit there by Domi. And Laferriere back of the goal to Perry. With a move. Tucks it in front. Now Dumoulin to Clark. Shoots. He scores! Clark from the point. It was tipped. And Perry in front and along with Laferriere. It may have been tipped on the way through. The Kings have tied it.
Then they come off the ice and it's Byfield and Perry and Laferriere. And the shot from Clark will come after some strong puck work around the front of the net. Clark's shot hits the stick of Laferriere into the net. This is a well-deserved Los Angeles goal. Clark's shot's tipped.
In the final 70 seconds here, Doughty pinches. He waits, puts it through the goal crease. Now back for Anderson. And then Doughty in front. And a shot right on by Moore. And what a save by Hildeby. And the face-off won by Nick Waugh. And we will go to overtime here in Toronto.
Hold possession, so Byfield and Tavares on the draw.
And the face-off won by the Kings.
That's good help by Kempe as he beat William Nylander into that loose puck.
And Drew Doughty back to get it. Leaves it for Byfield from nearby Newmarket. Up the middle. And a shot by Byfield. Off a stick wide. Kempe after it. And the Leafs get it out. And now Doughty. Quick up pass for Kempe. Right back in the zone. Near side to Byfield. He waits. Finds Kempe. To Doughty. Up the middle. One-timer. They score! Byfield! From the far side. From Newmarket, Ontario. He wins it in overtime for the Kings. 4-3 the final.
Can't get to the block. And Doughty's pass is on the tee, and Byfield does not miss. The Kings, another overtime win.